Hi guys, it's Sam again. So I said I'd make a second video about where I've been in the past and where I am now and where I will be in the future. This is definitely going to be the hardest video I make. I have some serious issues with talking about my weight. I've only really shared it with people I don't know directly or friends that I do know in real life that have been in the same, well, that are kind of in the same weight range as I am. My husband doesn't know how much I weigh or have weighed. Um, so, I mean, this is super tough. And if I go on blabbering or looking like a fool, it's because I'm having a hard time. Yeah. So I'll start off with when I was a teenager, I was a competitive figure skater. I was really, really big into the sport. I skated before school in the mornings. I skated after school. Um, and as a lot of people know, in sports such as figure skating or gymnastics, where you have to have a certain figure to be able to even do the sport, eating disorders kind of run wild. And I won't say that I had an eating disorder. It wasn't that bad, but I did have bulimic tendencies. And when I was about 13, I tore ligaments in my ankle, which took me out of the sport. There was some other family stuff going on, but it was mainly because of my injury that I had to stop skating. So, because I wasn't as active, I started to put on some weight. I was no longer I didn't have the same body I did when I was competing, but I still, I looked pretty decent and stuff. My husband and I started dating when I was 15, and hold on, I gotta turn this door down. Here you go, babe. You're welcome. Yeah, we started dating when I was about 15, and you get comfortable with somebody and you kind of start to let yourself go. And I gained a little bit more weight. When I was 17, we got pregnant with our first child. Yeah, I was 17. Yeah. Anyways, and I remember at my first obstetrician visit, I obviously got weighed, and I weighed in at 191 pounds. Yeah, I just said that out loud. That's unreal. Anyways, so 191 pounds. And then being that it was my first pregnancy, I took the eating for two thing a little bit too literal, and I did gain quite a bit of weight. Once he was born, my husband and I needed a reliable source of birth control, and I went on Depo-Provera, which is the injection you get every 3 months. And along with a lot of people, I too gained a lot of weight. When my husband and I got married in June 2002, I had weighed myself just previous to that. We hadn't had a scale for a long time. And I don't want to say it. Around the time when we got married, I weighed 264 pounds, and I was about a size 22. Yeah, that's what I did weigh. So that's my all-time highest weight, 264. So I went off Depo, obviously, because, I mean, what was I going to start weighing 300 soon? Like, really, what kind of evil kind of birth control does that? So, anyways, we ended up wanting to conceive a second child a few years later. We were unable to conceive for about 2 years before I was referred to an endocrinologist, which is a doctor that deals with hormone disorders. So I went to see her, and she ran some tests, and it came back that I had polycystic ovary syndrome as well as insulin resistance. Now, insulin resistance is basically what you get before you turn into a type 2 diabetic. So I was like 23 and on the verge of being a diabetic. And my doctor said that she would not prescribe fertility meds until I lost 10% of my body weight. So I lost 20 something pounds, went back to her, and she prescribed me Clomid and Avandia. And it still didn't conceive after a few rounds of that. Then I lost 10 more pounds and conceived our second son, Chase, who's 5 now. When I conceived Chase, I was about 230 pounds. I didn't gain much weight with his pregnancy. Um, I lost about 20 pounds after he was born. I got down to about 210. And then I started working, and I was really, really focused on my work. Um, so I stopped working out. I didn't watch my diet very well, and I regained some weight. I got up to about 225. Then I got pregnant with my daughter. Didn't gain nearly. I hardly gained anything. And then I had her, and I was again 225. And so basically, I've been about 225 for the past 5 years. Um, I started P90X our first time around about 5 months ago, and I was 224. And got in the first 30 days, I got down to 205, which is nearly a 20-pound weight loss. And the whole reason that I'm making this video is because I hit a really big milestone this morning. And I was, it was super bittersweet because I so badly wanted to like celebrate the milestone with my husband, but I just couldn't bring myself to tell him that I had weighed prior to today over 200 pounds. And I mean, I was super happy and excited, and he thought I was completely off my rocker because I was so happy. Yeah, I was excited to work out, but I mean, the real reason I was so happy was because this morning, for the first time in 11 years, I saw a 1 in front of my weight. I did. I weighed in this morning at 199 pounds, 0.4. So I was super duper thrilled. And again, just it was crushing that I couldn't tell my husband. And well, now he's going to know because I've just made a video that I'm going to put on YouTube and then my Facebook. And so he's going to see. So, I mean, well, I'm embarrassed of where I've been. This is where I am now, and it's only going to get better in the future. So, yeah, that's my video for right now. And I have to make another one tomorrow because I'm not losing the competition I'm having with my coach, Maddie McDivitt. I am not losing. Yeah, and if anybody has any questions or anything or needs some support or, anything like that, feel free to, Facebook me, email me, whatever. I love, 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 love helping people. It kind of keeps me on track. Well, it totally keeps me on track. And I just, if I can help you in any way, let me know. I've got a great team that's behind me, Matthew's team. And yeah, I'm going to do this. I really am. Thanks. Oh, I got to say one more thing. P90X, bring it.